Thanks for tuning into this episode of Jammed. And today I want to talk to you about something that doesn't cost a thing, doesn't require a subscription, doesn't even require Wi Fi, but may be one of the most powerful tools that you have in life. And that's laughter. Not a polite chuckle, not just a ha. I'm talking about the kind of laugh that makes you lean forward, clap your hands, tear up a little bit, maybe even have you lose your breath. That laugh. We don't talk enough about how powerful laughter really is. We treat it like it's optional, like it's some sort of dessert, like it's something extra if the day goes well. But laughter, it isn't extra, it's important. Enjoy the show. Okay, let's start with the mental side of laughter. Life gets heavy, we get it. Deadlines, bills, relationships, expectations, the things on the news, your phone, social media going off. Your brain is constantly processing something. And when you laugh, really laugh, it interrupts that loop and that routine that you have. For a moment, anxiety doesn't get the microphone. It doesn't get the attention. Your stress takes a back seat. Your inner critic, it sits down and says, all right, fine. That was funny. Laughter breaks tension. It disrupts negative spirals. It gives your mind a reset. Ever notice how a bad day can completely flip after a solid laugh? You could be irritated for hours. Then someone sends you a ridiculous video, or you remember something that you did in high school or back in the day that made no sense, and suddenly the edge is gone. It doesn't solve everything, but it changes your relationship to it. That's powerful. Now here's the part that people underestimate. Laughter is physical. When you laugh, your body releases endorphins, your stress hormones drop, your muscles relax, your heart rate increases temporarily. It's kind of like a mini workout. Your oxygen intake goes up. You ever laugh so hard that your stomach hurt? That's your core getting some unexpected work, like you over there doing some sit-ups or something. Laughter can literally shift your chemistry. It's wild that we'll invest in supplements, gadgets, expensive routines, but one of the most accessible health tools that we have is something that we did naturally as a kid without trying. Kids laugh hundreds of times a day. Adults, not so much. We take everything seriously. Somewhere along the line, we decided that being serious equals being productive. But what if being lighter makes you more resilient? What if humor is actually strength? You don't always need a comedy special to laugh. Sometimes the funniest things are your own mistakes, like sending a text to the wrong person. Hopefully it wasn't a bad text. Walking in the wrong direction, not knowing where you're going. Telling a story and forgetting your point halfway through. You have two options in those moments. Get embarrassed or laugh at yourself. And laughing at yourself, that's freedom. It says, I'm human. I'm not perfect, and that's okay. There's so much power in not taking yourself too seriously. Now, of course, sometimes you may need some professional help, the comedy kind. Watching a comedy film, turning on a stand-up comedy special, revisiting the scene that you've seen 100 times, but you still laugh at. Maybe it's something like the Friday trilogy. That's what I love to watch. Or a classic stand-up from Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Cat Williams. Those hit every time. It's not just about the joke. It's about the shared experience. Laughter connects people. Think of the last time you laughed with someone else. Not at them, but with them. There's something bonding about it. It says, we see this the same way. It creates a moment of unity. And in a world that constantly feels divided, laughter can bring people back together. So now let's get practical like we always do on this show. I'm going to give you 5 simple ways to bring more humor and laughter into your life today. Number 1, curate your comedy. Just like you do with music, you can do the same with humor. Follow creators that genuinely make you laugh. Save videos that crack you up. Bookmark comedy clips. Have a laugh folder on your phone. If you know scrolling can turn negative, balance it with intentional humor. Make laughter part of your digital diet. Number 2, reframe minor frustrations. Next time something goes wrong, you spill coffee, you trip over nothing, you forget why you walked in a room, pause before frustration takes over. Ask yourself, is this really going to matter? If the answer is no, maybe it's funny. Some of life's best stories start with a minor disaster. Number 3, laugh at yourself on purpose. Tell your embarrassing stories. Own your awkward moments. The things that you think are flaws, they're usually your best material. Confidence isn't perfection. It's being able to say, yeah, I did that, and that was ridiculous. Number 4, spend time with funny people. You know who they are. The friend that can turn your grocery store run into some sort of comedy sketch. The coworker who makes meetings bearable. That family member who always has that one-liner ready. Energy is contagious. If you want to laugh more, be around people who laugh easily. Number 5, give yourself permission to be playful. This might be the most important one. Somewhere along the way, we decided adulthood means being serious. Being playful doesn't mean irresponsible. You can be disciplined and still laugh. You can chase goals and still joke around. You can be strong and still be silly. Give yourself permission. Here is something powerful. Some of the strongest people use humor as survival. Not to avoid reality, but to handle it. Laughter doesn't mean you don't care. It means you refuse to let stress own you. It's a pressure release valve. Have you ever noticed after a hard season in life, you can look back and laugh at parts of it? That's growth. Sometimes laughter is perspective, arriving late. Now we need to talk about making laughter a daily habit. We build habits around fitness, around productivity, around nutrition. What if you built a laughter habit? One funny clip a day, one moment of intentional lightness, one decision to laugh instead of react. You don't need to force it, just stay open to it. Humor is everywhere, in conversations, in mistakes, in memories. It's part of everyday life. You just have to look for it. Now, as we wrap things up, if you're going through something heavy right now, I'm not telling you to laugh it off, but I am saying this. Don't underestimate the power of one good laugh in the middle of it. It can reset your mind, relax your body, reconnect with people, remind you that life isn't just pressure, it's also play. And sometimes the difference between being overwhelmed and being okay is just one unexpected laugh. So today, find something, a movie, a stand-up clip, an old memory, a friend that says something ridiculous, or maybe just yourself doing something awkward for the 100th time. Laugh, because if you've forgotten how to, if everything feels too serious, if you haven't let yourself have that deep, real, uncontrollable laugh in a while, you may be jammed. Thanks for listening.